You see, for every turning point you see in the market, there's always, almost always a reaction after price has taken liquidity from area. Now, this is last week's price action, right? We start to look at the cursor of, say, this is Friday. So let's see this Friday. Mm, okay, so from here, almost always prices working based off of liquidity. So we closed on Friday, and the first thing you see market do is to rate the highs. So immediately we rated this high. So let's give us a reason to actually drop. As you can see, we had induced low and then induced the high, and then we dropped liquidity. Okay. For the movement off of this buy, see just simple levels, right? Price rated this area, so we had to buy. We took the low, we took the high rather, took the low, and then we started to buy. Okay. And what else? Uh, the simplicity is always in liquidity, right? So price takes this high. Next off, we induce this high also. Okay. Just how interesting liquidity can be. So if your trading is missing out on liquidity, particularly if you trade probably SNRs or you trade engulfings, this is a valuable addition to your trading pack. You see price comes, which is low, and what happens? You start to buy. Okay. You have to add liquidity. Okay, you have to master it. The man that does not master liquidity is the liquidity. Okay, right, see, first came, which is the I, it's right there, and gave us a reason to start to sell. All right, right here also what happens? We have this last low induced, this also induced, then we decided to buy. Okay, in this scenario, you see this induced, price reacted from off this engulfing, then we decided to buy. Again, this scenario, see, induced, reacted off the engulfing, and decided to sell. All right. So that's just for the previous week. 2 weeks ago, let's see, you have to add liquidity, guys. You have to really add liquidity. You understand this? There's you've conquered yourself. Can't even lie for you. Can't even lie, guys. All right. So this again and again, over and over. Price keeps doing this, giving us reasons to believe that liquidity is very, very important. So what do you see happens? Price came, set this low, it's close. Logo induced. That logo induced. Okay. All right. And then what happens next? We start to buy massive buys, right? Massive buys. Now you see, before the sell, what do we have here? You see price comes, induced, and drops. Okay. Even here, see what this areas are induced. All right. What else do we have here? What you see here? Induced, then we started to buy. Again, price came, induced again, and then we bought. You see that? You see that? Okay. What do we have here? Broke. Do you see again induced? Then start to sell. Okay. You must have liquidity. Okay, liquidity must be a vital part of your trading process. See, we induced, then start to sell. All right, see this area, the highs, induced, start to buy. Okay, see, induced here, start to buy. Again, induced, again, start to buy. That's how it works. You really have to add it. See what happens here too. See, present just and then starts to buy. All right. Liquidity, as tiny as this detail can be, is very, very important. So in SNR, we call liquidity miss, right? We say, oh, is there a miss? Has liquidity been taken? It's very pivotal to your trading. Okay, see again, price induced, sold. You see that massive sell, crazy sell, right? Again, this sell again after inducing this high, came into the gap level, right? Perfect gap level, and then we sold off liquidity, guys. Liquidity, okay? Understanding liquidity is very, very important, okay? Liquidity against this and just the I, what happens? We drop, okay? Very important. Okay. See this also, the slow being induced. What do you see? Say to buy. Okay. And every of these moves are very important moves. They are moves you could have made a fortune from. If your price came to this area, where's the inducement? That's your question. See, induced a low. What happens off of this engulfing? This one. Of this engulfing, we tap, then we put. Okay. Super easy, right? Liquidity is super easy. See, we took the high, took the low, or else decided to buy. Again, the scenario for buys, see inducements, bots. Okay, always works, man. Induced bots. Okay, let's see more examples, more. All right, so this area, surprise, took the eye and then came induced. What do you see? Again, induced bots over and over again, over and over again. One of the reasons why you might even be getting stopped out on your trades and then the trades will eventually play out is because you're not paying attention to how price would just come induced. See, induced, so we got decent buy. As small as this buy looks, still over 100 pips. Okay, still over 100 pips. All right, let's see. Again, this area, so we induced. Okay, we sold how many pips was that? Up to two. See, over 200 pips right there. All right, so you tell me if liquidity is important or not. Okay. All right. See again right here. You can see for this news move. This was I think NFP. Yeah, this was NFP. But it's induced. See the buy. Decent buys, right? Decent buys. See how many pips that was. That was ooh over 180 pips. Right. So inducements very important. See what we have here. It's comes induced and then sold. Okay. Important. See this? It came all the way. See that? Induced. What do you see? Boom. Buyers. Oh, sorry. My mouse is failing me. Okay, you see buyers. Again, right here, you see inducements. But, okay. Okay. It is very important. It's a vital part of your trading. See what happens here. Okay. See induced. But again, yeah. Induced. But, yeah. Induced. Sold. Okay. Market is always trying to tell you what it wants to do. See, induced again, right here, we sold. Okay, you must pay attention. If you're not paying attention, you can soon miss a whole lot of information. Right here, you see this. I again, induced, again, induced, again, induced. Oh my goodness. Every day is another day. See liquidity on the chart. See every day. I've even left 2 weeks ago. This is already July, guys. Already July, and you can see keeps repeating, repetitive, induced. You see that a lot of times. See this induced, came back induced again. In fact, took it out, sold. Okay, so you have to be super convinced that just learning SNR or just learning engulfing would not quite give you the edge if you've been struggling. Okay, see this induced. You also have to master the important liquidity levels. What are the levels price would induce? Where are price where are the areas that price would like to induce? Remember what I said about storyline? I dropped something very important about storyline on the channel. I mentioned how that for a bearish storyline to be complete, the buyers have to be induced. So if I want to sell here, what happens? I come induce the buyers out and then I sell. Okay. This is M15 anyway, but just giving you the example of how that works. Okay. I'm going to buy, right? See, oh, this is a news move. What do you see? We induce the sellers out, right? Take out the bears and then we start to move the market. Okay. So it works for anything. You want to talk about storyline, you also have to talk about inducement, okay? Because I want to sell here. What happens first? I induce the sellers and then I start to sell. I reduce the buyers rather, and then I start to sell. I want to buy from here. What happens here? I reduce the sellers and then I start to buy. Induce them again over and over. Okay. When you can master this, you have your edge. Okay. So this will probably be the last example. We see induced, we sold, again we bought from here. What happens? We induced right here, we acted from this engulfing, start to buy. Okay, what do you see here? Induced this level, we sold up to this point. We go here, again induced this low, we bought. Okay. Minor details, but they are very, very important. Very good details. Okay. So you see this, the price comes, you can just get, then start to buy. Right? Okay. Very important, guys. Please, very important. You must add this to your trading last night if you don't have it already. So what you see here, see price induced, then start to sell. Let's start to sell from there. Okay. Very important. All right. Warehouse. Let's see another example. Here you go, guys. See induced, then press start to buy. Okay, so I wanted to make this video as short as possible so I'll be able to convey the message. You must add liquidity, guys. You must add liquidity. Your trading is probably not complete if you don't know where price is going to induce next. Okay, so I hope I've been able to help and see you guys in the next one.